And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi, folks. John Chomby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Chicago Cubs are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the hill here today, Jordan Wicks. And, Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
And a pitch. Off the mark there. And we're underway. The lefty, the 1-0. And downstairs.
2-0.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late. Two now, and that's in the dirt. Three-two. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Jose Ramirez, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. They say you win. And the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for the Cubs, Joey Meneses. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Ground ball, could be 2. Suzuki tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That is good. The first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. There's a strike. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. And he deals. And the pitch is outside, ball one. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. That one hammered left field. Banks off the wall, and the Cubs score first. It's 1-0. And into second easily with a two-out double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Outside. Rafael Devers on deck for the Cubs. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch is in there, and it's 3-2. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So 2 down. Now it's Devers at the plate. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Whit Merrifield stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So man aboard, Santiago Espinal. Next up for the Blue Jays. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Just missed. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 3 for 7 in the series so far. High in the air, out to right. Meneses settles under it and makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Joel Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's inside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and third, 1 down. Next pitch is popped up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Strike 2. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Here comes a pitch. That one out to right. Meneses makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left on. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing. Top of the second, Brian Reynolds here.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And here it comes. Good eye right there. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
.3-0 down. There's a strike. The 3-1. There's a strike.
Okay.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
Batting it, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
There's the strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next pitch is popped up.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Kwan stands at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Trey Turner. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The pitch. That's in there. And that is strike two. Two outs. He goes down looking. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Seiya Suzuki.
The shortstop, Seiya Suzuki.
The wind and the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Lopez, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The pitch.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
That's a strike and a count 2-1.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Varsho tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one ripped. Meneses going back some more, looking up, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tucker Barnhart in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off. He was late. Going to count 1 and 2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Joey Meneses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Meneses hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
Next pitch way upstairs. In the air out towards right center. Springer on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. And a foul ball.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
And 1 and 2. And a pitch. That one misses. 2 and 2.
It's a good take.
Two now. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bichette swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. The 0-1. That catches the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Bounce to 3rd. Merrifield zips it to 1st. Out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. but they're in front 4-0. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Quentin Bernard. Bernard measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. And there's the strike. And that's a little bit high.
1-1.
To third, Ramirez. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
And now it's even up. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Reynolds ranging back some more to the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Espinal in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
now batting.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Espinal off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
2-1.
the 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back onto the fourth. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Wicks back to work. That one missed.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to Cal. Here it comes. And downstairs.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Kicks and fires. That's through there for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And he deals. So Devers will take his base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. A switch hitter batting right. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Adam Simber up and throwing. The 0-1. Fought off foul. And now the lefty struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. The other way, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ball 1 low. The pitch.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, George Springer. The right-hander back to work. That clips the corner. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Base knock center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So man aboard, and now Brandon Belt hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Next one misses. 2-0.
No strike.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline, and I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And next for Toronto, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Bell, the runner at second with 1 away. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's too high.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Slings to first, and there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strike.
This one popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. One left for Toronto. They're down 4-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Trey Turner. And the pitch. That misses. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Out of here. Trey Turner goes the opposite way. His 24th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Wicks won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn things over to the righty, Adam Simber.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Going one.
No ball, one strike.
Simber is ready. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Joey Meneses, the next Cub to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First offering, and it just misses. Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And here it comes. That just misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 6-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
One down. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Next offering is in for a strike, but he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." Swings through that one for strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering upstairs. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive caught.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Winton.
So up next for Toronto, Winton Bernard. First time up, he grounded to third. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield now at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
That one lifted to left. Kwan heads after it. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now in Toronto. Top of the 6th inning at the plate. Rafael Devers. Simber, a 6'3" righty, 32 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2013. Simber back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. And that one upstairs. Upstairs. And it's fouled away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now Brian Reynolds. Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho moving under it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And next for the Cubs, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Devers, round second on his way to third. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up in RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
William Contreras, the next Cub to hit.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And the righty deals. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Strike one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Right-handed reliever.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Jays nothing. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
The second baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Guerrero batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one misses. 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds racing, makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, George Springer.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Springer, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The wind of the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tim Mesa.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Jose Ramirez.
The pitch. And ball one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia preparing to come on if needed. The lefty, the 1-0. There's a high chopper. And he'll be safe at first.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man at first. So up now for Chicago, Joey Meneses.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That misses. Ball one. Kicks and fires. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Mesa over to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. That's in there. Strike one.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Meneses, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good eye there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Now all even up. And another ball. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero has this one sized up. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. Two outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside. And he deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Rafael Devers waits on deck. Kicks and deals. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He'll do it himself, and the inning is over. Cubs lead one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
7th inning stretch.
And now the DH,
Leading
Brandon
up for
Bell.
Toronto, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
And a pitch. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next pitch inside. Now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. And that's going to roll to the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No outs. Runner on second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Man at second. Swung on, popped up left side. And just foul. And a 1-2. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Varsho not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Schwarber. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Here's the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Righty to the plate. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. Devers now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And Devers hits that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. And that one fouled off. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And now the lefty that clips the corner.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And foul ball. Two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Jays nothing. Winton Bernard digs in now.
For the Jays, the center fielder, Winton Bernard.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. That one fouled off.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Merrifield now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field, down the line. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Merrifield around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him.
The right fielder, number 4.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's George Springer. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. This to third. Ramirez. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. That's a strike. Righty delivers.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Jack Green ready to go.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. At the belt and fires. Popped up first base side. Barnhart takes it in for the out. One away.
The batter, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Green, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bass, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one inside, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The pitch. In the dirt. Barnhart gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. And now the count is even. The pitch. In the dirt, up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
The shortstop, Seiya Suzuki.
The wind and the pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And the 0-1. Base hit center field.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So up next, Dalton Varsho.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's in there for strike 1.
One strike.
Suzuki gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not even close there. And 1-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pablo Lopez done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Riley Thompson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch inside, ball 2. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder.
And now for the Jays, Winton Bernard.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Off the mark there. 1-0. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
They say you win. All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And here it comes. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Bichette. The double play ends it right here.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes.